Open the door, 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 open the door. I think we need to open the door. Open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door. Wake up. Sunshine filters through the dusty window of the estate as the dull aches of last night's activities throb in and out of focus. Why do I hear whispering? The place is cursed. The heck? You managed to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the shaw mine still stuck onto your skin. We should probably shower. I don't want to go to town being stinky and grimy. Oh. Are we even gonna get clean in here? You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. Water is hot and surprisingly enough clean. Well, that's good. I was expecting it to be all rusty and grimy. As steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, we have a lot to think about in the shower today. You think about Rosalina's shattered leg and the image of a foot barely still attached to her body. Oh, I don't want to think about that. I regret my thinking in the shower. You're done here. We didn't wash? Just let the water hit us? PTA wash, I guess. You're done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. With what? Time to start your day. Let's check on Dustin. Oh, Dustin has a friend now. There are two of them now. Morning, Dustin. Who's your friend?
Her name is Mom. She comes to visit. Hi, Dustin, Mom. I'd stay with Dustin until glass house empty. Thank you, human, for taking care of my boy.
What happened to your glass house?
Asshole squatter moved in, kicked Dustin Mom out. Squatter tried to eat Mom. Squatter evil.
Wait, what?
Squatter may be asshole, but squatter not evil. It just tries to survive like all creature. Dustin still has much to learn.
Oh, we're gonna confide in the possums. I had a rough night. Can you console me?
Was it because cat monster? Dustin was scared too. Yes, if cat monster wants to eat Dustin, cat monster will have to go through Dustin Mom first. Dustin Mom will kill.
Trash Mom.
Then Dustin and Mom eat like kings. This nature.
I've gotta go. Bye.
Yay!
I love them. Never getting those clothes back, but it's fun. That's that. Oh, look out the window. I wonder if Wayne is out there. You hold your breath and approach the bedroom window. After finding that boot print and viscera in the garden yesterday, you can't help but to anticipate something staring back at you. It's the same view. Yeah, pretty much. Wayne's not there today. Turn back. You turn back to the guest room. Check the closet? Oh god, the doll is still there. Every time you see that doll, your heart skips a beat. It hasn't moved, right? I don't think so. Wait. Was it always missing? Chew? That's enough of this closet. You turn back to the guest room. We'll text both of them. We'll just do the group chat and then text Stella and Kanika. We're trying to make friends. You pull out your phone and open up your group chat with Stella and Kanika. Send a photo of a pained old man. I kind of want to do that. Oh, we get to meet Reese today? Why is there one there? I guess I'd probably do that if I was texting. Just be so excited. Press all the buttons. Yo, I actually bonded with Tabitha last night. It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. Alright, let's text Stella. Pull out your phone and text Stella. Send a photo of a creepy mascot in a grungy basement. I kind of want to do it just to see what it is. Oh, what the heck is that? Now I regret sending that. What the heck is that? What does it even mean? You sent a photo of a creepy mascot in a grungy basement. It'll probably be a bit before you get a response. I should have asked how she was. How she was holding up. Text Kanika. Oh, we're gonna be worse to Tanika? Pull out your phone and text to Kanika. Send her a photo of exhausted Ben Affleck. Hell yeah. That's how I communicate. It's just in memes, pictures, and GIFs. You send her a photo of an exhausted Ben Affleck. Probably be a bit before you... Alright, head downstairs. You've done everything you wanted to do. Time to start your day. Let's go. Oh. Well, hello. Who are you? You enter the kitchen to find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. She must be having a really rough day if she's having ice cream for breakfast. Oh, there's, was it Frou-Frou? Frou-Frou? Frou-Frou. Frou-Frou. Frou-Frou glares at you from her usual spot on the counter as the red-headed woman busies herself trying to tidy as best as she can. She has her work cut out for her. Look at this place. Oh my goodness. I don't think any amount of tidying up is gonna help. Vile woman destroying the natural order of my kitchen. Tabitha's gaze swivels from the woman to you, her glare intensifying. What did I do? I just woke up. Oh, wait a second. I'm gonna talk to Frau and tell her hello, but... would she know about somebody living in the garden? Gosh, there's so many things to do. I'm gonna talk to her about the opossums, what they told me, I think. The opossums in my dresser told me someone's squatting in the greenhouse? Ugh, this place is infested with those things. Oh, be nice, I think they're cute. Anyways, nobody lives in the garden. Why are you even asking? Out with it. I don't want any of this talking to animals nonsense. Guess we could just tell her the truth. Look, I found this gory boot print in the garden yesterday, and now the dresser opossums are telling me there's a squatter? You showed Tabitha the photo of the boot print you took yesterday morning. Please stop with the dresser opossums. I'm begging you. And look, yeah, that's a little unsettling. You're not wrong, but I don't think there's a squatter out there. Even if there was, I don't really have the time or energy or desire to go poking around out there. Gosh, you two sound a little heated. Is everything alright? We're fine, Janie. Alrighty then, y'all just let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Are we having ice cream for breakfast? We're not gonna judge her. She had a rough night last night. Guess we could talk to Frou Frou? Bonjour, Frou Frou.
Ah, bonjour, sacre bleu. Don't think that you can just bonjour me just because I slept at the foot of your bed last night. I still despise you.
What did I ever do to you?
3 humans at once? This is abhorrent. Your stink will linger here for hours. How am I to bear it?
I see. Talking to my cat again. Are you sure you didn't get hit on the head last night? Wait, you don't talk to your cat? You don't say good morning to your pets? Thank you, Janie. Thank you. I always make sure to talk to my farm cats and alpaca like they're people. I mean, they kinda are. How's your morning been so far? Aside from you trying to give me a heart attack about squatters in the garden? They had to take that little girl's foot last night. Oh no! That's terrible. Crap, and it's all my fault. I had to go well, I hate to say it, but a foot is better than 2 of her friends dead. So I'm a little stressed. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of ice cream, then discards the empty container, turning to you with her trademark scowl. Let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible would end up happening, so you're coming with me. We're gonna ask about Rosalina again. Hold on, you can't just tell me that Rosalina lost a foot and move on from that like nothing happened. Just because something terrible happened to someone, it doesn't mean that life doesn't go on. Life has to go on, and let me assure you that what happened to that poor girl weighs heavily on my mind. Now, shall we go? Or would you rather keep bombarding me with guilt, something I personally begged you not to do? Oh, I'm so sorry, Tabby. Alright, let's go, I guess. Oh, but I haven't had breakfast. I am kind of hungry. But I haven't had breakfast. Should have thought about that before sleeping in so late. Janie, lock up when you leave, please. And don't go rearranging anything. I'll know. Oh yeah, because if something's out of place, Tabby will definitely know. The whole house is out of place. As you're ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Bee, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. I'll be praying for Oscar and poor little Rosalina. They're such sweethearts. Couldn't have happened to nicer people. Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Oh no, Tabitha did not like that. I'm going to stop the two of you right there. See, I'm busy and not in the mood to stand around waiting while you play Nancy Drew with my cleaning lady right in front of me. Oh, Nancy Drew! I need to replay those games. We're leaving. Bye, Janie. Alrighty then, be safe out there, you two. I like Janie. She's nice. Tabitha practically drags you from the estate, one hand clasped firmly on your arm. She continues to drag you all the way into her car, and from there into town. The drive to town is uneventful. Your cousin, unsurprisingly, more focused on the road than making conversation. Alright, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. What are we doing at the general store? Bonding. That's what we're doing. Picking up tea from Sybil. Ooh, tea. What kind of tea? Ooh, I can ask her. Oh, neat. What kind of tea? I don't know the kind Sybil makes. She makes a bunch of weird stuff. I don't know what all of it's called. But interrogating me about the tea blends. Jeez. After everything that's happened the past 2 days, it's nice to just go on an errand. Exactly. That's Kanika. You and Tabitha turn as the door at the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exits, shouting behind her. Fine, okay, keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff you would have never have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Kanika storms off, the door slowly drifting shut behind her. Ugh, other people and their drama. If more people kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. Is that what you do, Tabby? You just stuff it all deep down inside? That's not good, Tabby. That's not good at all. Oh, exactly. There we go. I think it's healthy to express yourself. Tabitha's eyes narrow as her gaze pierces through you. Gosh dang it, we can never say the right thing, can we? We're burning daylight. Come on already. Ooh, I wonder if I can get me some tea. What can we get at the general store? The bells of the general store chime as you cross the threshold. The smells of old wood and steamy herbal tea flood your senses, making you feel instantly at home. Oh, heck yeah. Good morning, you two. Hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Morning. Is the new blend ready? Of course. If you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will just be a minute. I should ask about Kanika. Can I have some tea? That's something that I would totally ask. Or, let's ask about Kanika. Is Kanika okay? Of course, she just needs some time to cool down. Emotions are a little high considering everything that happened yesterday. She'll settle down soon enough. I'm just glad both of my little ones made it out okay. Gosh dang it, I should ask for tea. Sybil motions for Tabitha to follow. They both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them. Tinkling of bells. Gonna chat with Miles. Oh, but I kind of want to listen in. Nope. We're trying to be good. Trying to be good. Miles. Before you can finish your thought, you're halted by the tinkling of bells announcing another person. Gosh dang it. I wanted to ask what kind of games he had on. Oh, excuse me. Wait, you're B, aren't you? My name is Bo. I'm Duke's boy. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, no. I forgot he had a son. Policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. I don't want to be insensitive. Folks don't seem to care that your dad is dead, do they? They don't think he's dead, though. They just think that he's missing, I think. I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you. The policeman said he might just be out hunting somewhere, but me and my mom both know he ain't coming back. Mama's pretty broken up about it. I'm trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Me and him was supposed to bring Big Betty to the state fair this week, but now he's gone, and as of this morning, so is she. Big Betty, is that chicken? So I suppose if I'm not going to the fair, I might as well make myself useful and get out into the woods looking for what's left of my daddy. He was there, right? Could you tell me where to look so I can find him? Gosh, everything's so morbid. If they haven't found him yet, there's probably nothing left to find. Jeez. I guess we could tell. We're just gonna tell people the truth. There's no point in like lying or anything. Your dad was killed by ditchlings, was he? Was he killed by ditchlings? Or was it more of an accident? I think it was more of an accident. They're monsters that show up when something bad is gonna happen. And they're the thing that have been stealing your chickens. I had never heard of ditchlings before, but whatever they are, they won't stop me from trying to find my daddy. Is Big Betty one of your chickens? Nah, she ain't a chicken. Big Betty's our prize pumpkin. Oh. Oh, is that the pumpkin that's in the beginning credits? She was a big lady too. I expect she was at least 2,000 pounds. Not too easy to move something like that. How does a 2,000-pound pumpkin just disappear? Somebody turned her into a pie. Gotta look for people that are making pumpkin pies around town. Could be she rolled off down the hill, but I can't be looking for her just yet with everything else going on. Have you seen anything strange on the farm the past couple days? Not really, but I've been awful busy with everything that's still been happening. Them chickens keep disappearing, though. Guess we should tell him where he is, but it's not safe. Well, it's technically safe. She said that the ditchlings are not bad. He died on the northeast edge of town off the Ashjana Trail. Thank you, B. I appreciate you trying to help us out. I don't rest easy knowing he's out there somewhere, all by his lonesome. And please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. Tabitha and Sybil are still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes. Oh my god, hey, I overslept. Still gotta make myself breakfast. Meet me at the library after and figure out a plan? Also, OMG, you gotta tell me all about it. The Tabitha bonding. The last thing I need is to hear anything that humanizes that woman. Then it buzzes again. It's an exhausted alien. I love it. Stella's passed the vibe check. There you go. Stella sends you back an image of an exhausted alien. Is that the one from like MIB? Hey again, LOL. If you want to come over for breakfast, would honestly love to hang out. Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright. Then it buzzes yet again. Somebody was busy this morning. Sliding into the DMs, are we? You want to hang out before the library thing? I'm parked in the abandoned lot by the gas station. It's hard to miss. I kind of want to hang out with both of them, but I'd be kind of sweet on Stella right now. You have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. Yeah, I don't even know what time it is. Honestly, it's probably like noon. To the diner and see Avery. Oh, I forgot all about Oscar and Avery. I'm gonna go to Stella's. I'm gonna go to Stella's. Bye, Tabby. Dang it, she told me to stay put. Oh no, I'm gonna get in trouble again. It doesn't take long to make your way to Stella's house. I remember where it is, too. Memorize that address. Knock on the door. You politely knock on Stella's door. There's no answer. You knock again, louder this time. Your renewed effort is immediately met by the yelps of an excited Gretchen. She's here! Stella, she's here! Hi, Gretchen! Hey, Stella. How you doing? An exhausted Stella groggily stares at you from the doorway. Hey, sorry I'm a bit of a mess. I guess I slept in a lot. Give me a minute to finish getting dressed and I can make us some breakfast. Ooh! Stella talks from the other room as she changes. gosh, she has an adorable little house. I love this picture of Gretchen. What are you feeling for breakfast? Pancake, eggs, biscuits, maybe just a classic scramble? I also have toaster waffles. That's more your speed. I may have already had my breakfast, but that won't stop me from partaking in whatever scraps may fall to the floor, of course. Oh, tofu option. Can you pick something for me? I don't want the burden of free will. We'll do... Wait, what was it? Yeah. We'll do this. We'll ask for the biscuits for Winnie. Offering biscuits after I've had one of Winnie's? Someone's got a secret family recipe, huh? Maybe I never said that they'd be as good as Winnie's, but I've certainly got a trick or two up my sleeve. Oh, we can still pick what we want. Alright then, biscuits it is, but can you get full off of just biscuits? Is it like biscuits and gravy? What about tofu scramble? I don't suppose a tofu scramble is an option. I know it's a long shot, but I don't really eat eggs or dairy. Oh my gosh. Like the game knows me. Oh, you're in luck. I think I've got some tofu in the fridge. Heck yeah. Flippin' tofu. Kanika's been trying out the whole vegan thing lately, so I've been trying to expand my repertoire. Let's do it together. Maybe you can give me some pointers. Oh, I can give you all kinds of pointers. Oh my goodness, I love your little outfit. That is so adorable with the little ghost. I used to have a jumpsuit just like Stella's, but I'm afraid mine's been torn to shreds from years of use. You guys had matching outfits? Oh my gosh, that's... Alright, let's get started. Oh, I can flirt. I just said that's a cute jumpsuit. That's a cute jumpsuit. Gretchen, pay attention. What are you looking at over there? Kind of scary because you know how animals can see things that you can't? I'm afraid there's a little monster over here. It most certainly is, isn't it? Oh, thanks. I kind of picked it out just for you. This used to be my lucky getup from back when I did ghost hunting videos. Though I guess you might call it unlucky since I've never actually seen a ghost. But hey, after the past couple of nights, maybe we could use a bit of bad luck. The kind of bad luck where we don't find anything, of course. Don't want to jinx us. Should we start on food? I'm starving. Let's get started. Let's get started. Alright, I'm just gonna jump right in and start browning the tofu. Hold on, let me see. What is this? How was the button? Oh my goodness, look at her little slippers. They're little pugs. Oh my goodness, she's so adorable. If you want to chop some extra veggies while I watch the tofu, please feel free. What do you got? What do you got? Some peppers? Got some onions? Before you are onions, mushrooms, and bell peppers. The trifecta of vegetables. Heck yeah, see, she got the good stuff. She knows what's up. Pick up a knife and get to work. Anyway, seems like you got an earlier start than I did today. Anything interesting happen while I was asleep? Did Tabby give you a hard time? And have you heard of anything from Oscar? Tabitha was planning on babysitting me all day, but I gave her the slip, and we're gonna get in trouble for it. Glad you're here. It's been really nice spending time with you, even if a lot of it has been the two of us running in terror from monsters every day. I personally prefer that you came alone. My Stella could use better company like yourself in her life. Ooh, Gretchen approves. I met Bo at the general store this morning. That poor guy, how's he doing? Apparently Big Betty's gone missing. Really? How does a 2,000-pound pumpkin just disappear? That's what I was asking him. He said he thinks it just rolled down a hill, but I think somebody's making that big old pumpkin pie. That's what I think. Other than that, it seems like he's hanging in there. Stellas says nothing in response. I haven't talked to Oscar yet, but apparently they had to amputate Rosalina's foot. The color drains from Stella's face. Oh no. That poor pup, I hope I made things easier. Stella stands in silence before perking up. I baked some cookies last night after we got home. I was a little restless. Ooh, what kind of cookies? I'll bring them over today. I'm not sure what else I could even do. Aww. May I have one? Though cleaning his house of its spiritual resident will probably be helpful too. Hope you haven't forgotten about our ghost hunting plans this evening. Nope. I'm ready. I kinda wanna ask her this. She's already been through a lot, so she's probably used to looking at the bright side of things. We'll try it. Why are you still so positive after everything that's happened? Different people cope in different ways. True. I know there's nothing I can do about the situation, so I just try not to think about it. Denial. If I did, I might sink into a pit of despair, and then I'd just be useless. I mean... same. But if I just tuck it all away, I can be there for people who need me. Oh my gosh, it's like we're the same person. You know, like the way you've been there for me. Oh. I kind of want to say this. It's not good to keep all that stuff inside. Do you have a therapist or anything? She's in her 20s. She's like 20 something. She probably has a therapist. I think we're gonna go with mystical. I haven't done anything mystical today, I don't think. You have to let it out eventually, Stella. If you don't, it'll consume you from within. It does feel like that sometimes. But I'm sure that's how everybody feels, right? Yeah. Besides, whatever bad feelings that may or may not be festering inside of me are a problem for future Stella. Oh no, don't do that, Stella. Future B always hates past B. Right now I'm present, Stella, and my main concern is being sure we get a good breakfast so we're fueled up for our ghost hunt tonight. Whatever happens, I hope it's scary. I'm craving that adrenaline rush. I hope nothing happens. Maybe... oh, this might jinx us though. It can't be worse than the last 2 nights. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna follow Stella's lead and push everything deep down inside. I'm extremely pumped. Excellent, me too. There's a ghost. I hope it tries to communicate with us instead of scare us. I want to know what it's like to be dead, or if there are more ghosts out there. Want to know what it's like to be dead? I mean, I've said that I can't wait to be a ghost, and I can like spy in other people's houses just to be nosy. I'm like that Ludacris song where they're like, "What do you got in your house? Who's your housekeeper?" And hey, if this is anything like the other ghost hunts I've been on, it'll be a much appreciated breather. Oh, so they're pretty chill. Unless you can count Tommyknockers as ghosts. Or Wayne. Oh yeah, Wayne. Well, Well, if y'all are excited, count me in on the enthusiasm. I think we're ready for the veggies. Stella grabs your diced veggies and adds them to her pan. I'll just mix these in and get them cooking before I add the final round of seasoning. Thanks for coming over, by the way. It gets lonely here sometimes. I'm surprised to hear her say it, but it's true. It's so nice to finally see her have a collar again. Dang it, I can't move my eyebrows. Oh gosh, we have so much stuff to talk to her about. So, not many people get that I can talk to animals. Is there anything you'd like to ask Gretchen? Stella stops what she's doing for a moment to reflect on your offer. Now, isn't that a most fascinating prospect? What would I even have to say, and about what? You know, that's an extremely generous offer, but I don't know if I want to pass my relationship with my dog through a translator. It's definitely not that I don't trust you. We've only known each other for a few days, and you already mean a lot to me. Oh. I do? Heck yeah. It's just, I almost wonder if diving into this too deeply would permanently change my relationship with her. If the week ends and you go home and I've grown too reliant on your powers, what if things don't go back to normal with her? I definitely want to hear her input on current events. I just don't know if I want to rewrite everything else. I must admit, after hearing her thoughts, I very much feel the same way. I can't imagine permanently changing something so fundamental to our relationship with my dear Stella. I know, that's probably wild coming from your resident supernatural hunting friend, but Gretchen holds a special place in my heart. And you in mine, Stella. I'm gonna ask her about Tabitha. They were friends, I believe. I'm sorry Tabitha is kind of a jerk to you. I mean, she's probably like that with everyone, but still, I'm sorry. I don't think that's true. She's distant, sure, and kinda terse, but I think that's just her way of joshing with. Kinda like the whole band from the mine thing. She's so funny. She should just talk to you. I know, I wish she would. But she's cut herself off from the rest of the world. The best I can do is be there for her in case she ever changes her mind. So, what exactly is your history with my cousin? Okay. I guess I can spill the beans. I suppose you could say we kind of dated. What? You and Dabby? Oh my gosh, you have a type, I guess? That's type is Scarlet? It was never really official, and she might tell it a little differently, but as far as I'm concerned, that was my first relationship. Oh, you're so cute. Not that she's my type or anything. Honestly, that's a lot closer to you. What might that be? What might that be, Stella? A chill person? Eh. Do you still have feelings for her? Yeah, if she still has feelings for her, I don't want, especially like if Tabitha has feelings for Stella, I don't want to mess that up. In case I haven't made it blindingly obvious, I'm still interested in someone else. Oh, she likes me. Oh, I'm gonna tease her a little bit. Whoever you're interested in sure sounds lucky. Oh yeah? Well, if that's the case, maybe I'll have to make a move soon before somebody else snatches her up. you play for left field then. Wait, we already established this. Maybe more like center. I'm into all kinds of people, if that's what you're asking. My god, is Stella just me? Stella's me! Oh no, I'm gonna be in a relationship with myself. What was it like, dating her? She's hilarious, and I don't know, it's hard to explain what draws you to somebody. I like the challenge of breaking down all those walls she built up around herself. Was it the whole I can fix her kind of thing? It was kind of like taming a wild animal, you know? Yep. But it all just kind of stopped after high school. I guess we didn't see each other every day, and she was always busy at the mine, so there wasn't much of a chance to hang out anymore. I wish we could have stayed friends, like actual friends. I could have used someone like her after the big accident. Kanika was at school already, Reese was sick, and Tabitha wouldn't even return my calls. Oh, I'm so sorry. It was, well, it's ancient history. Can't change the past. Do you think you'll always live here? Have you ever thought of moving away? It's hard to say. This house means a lot to me. This town means a lot to me. I haven't had to think about where to live or where to go. But I guess I can see myself leaving for the right reasons. Or the right person. Gosh, there's so much to talk about. What happened to your parents? Stella tenses. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I'm so sorry. I take it back. You don't have to answer it. Car crash. They were taking me to college. Oh my goodness, that's why you didn't like being in the car. I didn't wind up going to college. Not much more to be said. Did you ever try to go back to school after that? Stella stares down at the breakfast food sizzling away in the pan. No, didn't have to. Like I said, I inherited this house, so it's not like I need to worry about where I'd live or how I'd get by. Oh gosh, we're just gonna make her relive her trauma all over again. Taking you to college, were you in the car? Yeah. But hey, life moves on. That's not to dwell on stuff like that. Can we, talk about something else? I'm so sorry. You and Kanika seem really close. Yeah, it's nice that she's back in town, but I wish we were under better circumstances. She's so busy with the store. I don't know how she does it. It's been nice hanging out with her more in the past couple days. So again, better circumstances would be nice. So we're actually gonna meet Reese today, right? Heck yeah, we are. If Dr. Kelly tries to turn us away again, we could just sneak in. Nothing will stand in the way of us and friendship. What is he like? I'm not about to ruin a cool and mysterious introduction by telling you. I think you'll like him though. His mom's got it rough. Yeah, I can't imagine being in her shoes. Her whole life is taking care of him at this point, you know? Are you sure he's real? Wait a second, would he be like her imaginary friend? No, he's probably real. He's definitely real. We're just gonna leave it at that. If you're ever lonely, why not hang out with Avery? Oh, that's a good question. Yes, I just don't know them very well. I grew up with Reese and Kanika and Tabby. Even you don't seem like a stranger, what with who you're related to. Avery moved here a few years ago, kind of close on the heels of all that stuff with the accident, so I guess I wasn't really in the right headspace for making new friends. Understandable. I do go to their parties, but now that you mention it, it is weird that I haven't thought to try and hang out with them outside of that. I should text them sometime. They seem really nice, and they're a good listener. How's the food coming? Funny you should ask. Looks like we're done here. Where's he? Let me see, let me see. Oh, that looks delicious. Look at it. And with that, breakfast is served. If the two of you wouldn't mind saving me just a couple of scraps, that meal smells absolutely delectable. Hopefully I did a good job with the tofu. I made sure to really season it. I'm glad you came over today. I've been having a bit of a hard time sleeping the past couple nights. I'm sure you can relate. Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night because there was a flipping cat biting my feet all night. I think I needed a nice slow morning like this, just hanging out with you. As you and Stellas start to dig in, you're interrupted by a phone alarm sounding off. Oh shoot, I almost forgot. It's Mayor Jimmy Day. Is a who what now? If they're even still doing it after last night. I wonder how far the news has spread. Either way, it's a good excuse to meet up with Oscar and see how Rosalina's doing. Gretchen scoffs at the mention of Mayor Jimmy. Mayor my rear end, I certainly never voted for him. Gretchen says she didn't vote for him. Well, of course she didn't. Gretchen's a dog. Dogs can't vote. Stella falls silent. Maybe they should, though. Especially now that I know they can talk. Sort of. How would that even work, little paw prints? Oh, never mind, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's scarf this down and head on over. I'll make sure to bring some biscuits for the mayor. Biscuits? I can't believe Stella's bringing the good stuff for that lowlife. Gretchen doesn't seem to like Mayor Jimmy very much. Wait, really? She has opinions on the mayor? What is she saying, other than her not voting for him? She says he's a lowlife who doesn't deserve biscuits. Whoa, okay. You have to tell me what Mayor Jimmy is like. I've never known if she's right. I've been giving him biscuits for years if it turns out he's a secret scumbag. Shall we? Spend some quality time with Stella. Southern hospitality, let's go. You and Stella make your way to the library. Busier than usual, a small crowd has already formed in a corner of the mayor's foyer. Now we're just waiting on Kanika. Thank God we have something to do this morning. My family's been driving me nuts. Yes, and the whole gang's here. I've been waiting to introduce Bea to the mayor for like the entire time I've known her. It'll be worth it, trust us. Alright, shall we? The mayor's a dog? Did I know this? He's a dog? You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. My gosh, all of the mayors are dogs. And unless you're mistaken, the serious man by his side is Deputy Franklin, one of the policemen you spoke to following your encounter in the woods on Monday. Oh, it is. Good morning, citizen. I don't believe we've met. He holds out his paw as if to shake your hand. Gretchen is not happy right now. Gretchen says you're a lowlife. We're gonna go with he's a dog. He's a dog. And you're an ape, and yet here I am, the big dog in charge. He's the mayor. I'm so glad no one ruined the surprise. This town has had a dog mayor since the early 1900s. That's just how we do things around here for some reason. It's the best part of living in Scarlet Hollow, besides the nature. And all my friends and Winnie's Biscuits. Oh, and the close-knit small-town community, of course. But having a dog mayor is a close fifth, no contest. Now, is there something I can help you with? You're not one of my constituents. I'd like to make sure I spend plenty of time with the voters. Wait, we vote for him? Is it like best boy or... I guess we'll be proper. We'll shake his paw. You take his little paw in your hand, but the burly security detail stops you. No paw shaking, only head pats and ear scratches allowed. I must apologize for my security detail. He has my best interests at heart, but he can be a little gruff at times. Hey, aren't you Deputy Franklin? Not when I'm off duty. The mayor scoffs. Off duty, the service you render for me are more important than your police work. Oh, we can ask about Duke. You still haven't found Duke's body? What are you even doing here? Like I said, I'm off duty, and I don't make a habit of discussing official police business with out-of-towners. We're just making all kinds of friends everywhere. And especially not with suspicious out-of-towners. Why am I a suspect? Now, let's hear this stranger out. Tourism is part of this town's lifeblood, after all. Hey, Bee hasn't done anything wrong. I was there. Yeah, lay off her. This discussion is over. Both of you now meet the mayor like a good citizen and move along. Did I just say Gretchen's a lowlife? Gretchen says you're a lowlife? Gretchen says you're a lowlife? Watch it. Miss Gretchen, what must I do to earn your loyalty? I'll settle for nothing less than you step down from office. What's going on between them? Gretchen has, like, all the tea on all the animals in town. Mr. Mayor, there's something very serious going on in town. We need your help. I don't think the dog's gonna be able to help us too much. Murmurs stir in the crowd behind you as you relay the danger to the mayor. Of course, the pet disappearance. I've been made aware of the situation. But what do you expect me to do about it? It's autumn. That's tourist season in Scarlet Hollow. I can't turn away the lifeblood of this town, not with the mine faltering the way it is. There was a mine collapse last night. We don't need any more news of disaster coming out of Scarlet Hollow. Do you understand? You care about tourists? Of course, I'm the mayor. I know what goes on in this town, and I know what the people need to see. And what they need to see is their elected official not breaking down in public. I'm a pillar of this community. I need to present myself as strong, calm, and collected in the face of danger. Otherwise, it might cause a panic. And nobody wants that, right? I've just heard about enough from you, Jimmy. Look at you, putting on a show in front of your adoring fans while the dogs of this town are snatched up by monsters in the woods, hoping the humans will clean it all up for you? When are you gonna finally do something meaningful for the hairier citizens in Scarlet Hollow? Now, Miss Gretchen, there's no need. Scraps never would have let those things prowl the woods for so long. And yet you sit back, waiting for the humans to notice and letting more innocent dogs suffer. You know, I almost lost my life to those things the other night, and my goodness, haven't you heard about poor Duke? Now, Gretchen, a lot of those were old dogs. It's fair of me to assume they simply went to the big farm upstate. Don't you dare talk about old dogs. I forgot she's like 15 years old. Oh gosh, I guess every politician is corrupt and cowardly, even the actual dogs. She's got a good point, Mr. Mayor. You're damn right I do. Scraps would have been out in these woods at the first sign of trouble, tearing out the throats of any creature who dared threaten the dogs of Scarlet Hollow. Yet here he is, posing for the little rectangles like nothing is wrong in this town. That scared the heck out of me. Calm down, Gretchen. Gretchen squirms in Stella's arms, straining to get at Mayor Jimmy. Hey, whoa, Gretchen, calm down, old girl. You're gonna pull a muscle. Mr. Franklin, I think now's a good time to dispose of this riffraff. Miss Richmond, I'm gonna have to ask you and your dog to step away from the mayor. Should have known better. These two have never been able to get along. B, you've got to fill me in their feud. I've always been curious about why Gretchen gets so fussy. Here, Mayor Jimmy. Della walks off, still struggling to hold Gretchen as she shouts insults back at Jimmy. Ingrate! Ne'er-do-well, you dog! Kanika is quick to follow. Bye! It looks like everyone else is already talking to Oscar in the next room. Oh! Hi. And who might you be? Before you can catch up to your companions, you're interrupted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. Ah. Mystical. It's hard to put a finger on it, but something compels you to dislike him. Huh. Sounds like old Gretchen and the mayor may have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? Sounds like Gretchen and the mayor may have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it you're B? Everyone's been buzzing about you. I'm sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now. Yeah, I bet she's looking up at us right now. Gosh, I'm terrible. I doubt Perlan's in a better place. It sounds like she was awful. I just said that. Oh, let's not kid ourselves. We both know Perlan's in hell. I didn't even know the woman. Oh, you must be the creepy pastor I've been hearing about. Oh, no, none of these options are good. All these options are terrible. Back off, preacher man. I ain't buying what you're selling. Hey, do you know anything about ghosts? Ghosts? I've never encountered one myself, but I've heard stories of folk who have been visited by their loved ones from beyond the grave, and it seems like it provides them with a sort of spiritual healing. Like their beloved relatives are watching over them, even in death. Is this about Pearl Ann? Or perhaps your mother? Have you been visited by her? I think I need an exorcism. Oh no. Dang, I thought you might have some good ghost stories. I do have the best stories of all. The story of the Holy Ghost. Gosh dang it. You mentioned Pearl Ann being in a better place earlier. I doubt it's a better place. It sounded like she was awful. Oh, I'm sure she wasn't that bad. Most people are good deep down inside. It's best not to speak ill of the dead. Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Again, I didn't know her. We're just gonna come right out and say, people in town seem to think there's something wrong with you, but we can feel it, like with the mystical. I'm just gonna remain silent. You remain silent. You have nothing more to say to this man. He, like, looks really nice but off-putting at the same time. Don't worry. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Just thought I'd extend the offer in case you needed someone to talk to. The church's doors are open if you ever change your mind. Have a blessed day, B. Okay. Pastor leaves you and joins the line to see the mayor. Nothing to do now but to catch up with your companions. Oh, thank goodness. Go after him. Quickly. Before anybody else interrupts us. I heard from B what happened. Oscar, I'm so sorry. Poor Rosalina. I can't even imagine how scary this has been for her. She seems in high spirits right now, but they've got her on some pretty strong pain medication, so I'm not sure how she's going to feel once they wear off. And it was the whole foot? Yeah, it's been bad, but she's alive. We'll both be able to move on from this. We just have to get through the tough parts first. Guess we're here for you. We're here for both of you. Oh, I should have done more. Tried my best. Should have done more for her. No, you don't have to beat yourself up over this. She's actually been talking about you all morning. She's really happy you were able to help her and her little friends. She keeps saying how much she wants to bake you a cake. Oh, so adorable. I don't deserve it. Of course we need a real kitchen for that, not just a hot plate. I'm sorry to cut our conversation short, but I better get going. I was only supposed to come back and pick up a few things, but then the hospital called and there'd been a big bus accident on the highway and they needed beds, so I have to come pick her up. Even though our house is still haunted, the only place she can lie down until then is the dirty back room that drove her away in the first place, and Mayor Jimmy is happening. Sorry. I'm just a little overwhelmed. It's okay, Oscar. We're here to help. Yeah, we're gonna get that ghost. We could always go ahead and do the ghost bust or whatever we're calling it while you're out, and she'll be able to come right back to her old room as soon as she got back. That's probably a good idea, right? If only, but it doesn't come out during the day. So any busting attempts are gonna have to wait until nightfall. I'm still not sure if we can get rid of it at all. I think I'd have to see for myself that it was gone. It managed to trick me a couple of times, and I can't handle any more surprises right now. I've got every ghost hunting device known to man. You're in good hands, Oscar. We have the power of friendship on our side. Don't worry, Oscar. We'll fix this. Heck yeah, we will. Yeah, whatever this is, we'll get to the bottom of it tonight. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Kind of interesting seeing Oscar in his little casual clothes, his little tank top there. He's like, my eyes are up here, B. My eyes are up here. I'm heading out. It should be dark by the time we get back, so I suppose I'll see you all then. Oscar has Harvey from Stardew Valley vibes. Oscar hurries off, car keys jingling as he jogs out the door. Let's head up to Reese's. Maybe we can get him to come ghost hunting with us. Oh no, you're not gonna try and get Dr. Kelly to let him leave the house, are you? She'll kick us out even for asking. I wonder if he even knows what happened last night. I don't know how disconnected he is from the news around town. Jeez, should we tell him? Gosh, I don't know. Maybe we just play it by ear? Anyway, shall we? Time to go. Oh. So, about the mayor. Right, is he gonna help us? What was he like? He's corrupt. That dog cares more about tourist money and protecting the town. You should vote for Scrap's next election. That's who Gretchen supports. The Stray? Love that guy. He just seemed a little less mayor than Jimmy. But if he's got Gretchen's support. I've always liked Scrap. Gretchen's got good taste. I finally met Pastor Daniel. It was only a matter of time until he tried to pull you aside about grief counseling. When my dad died, I had to ban him from the general store for a week. He wouldn't stop leaving these little pamphlets at the checkout. I don't know where he finds so many. Alright, his vibes were bad. Glad you feel that way. Just something about the way he's always smiling. It's so creepy. Man was grinning all through my dad's funeral. I'll never forget that. He was what? Okay, that is kind of weird. And I don't mean in that stigmatizing mental illness kind of way. There's just a little siren that goes off every time I see him that tells me to get away from him. That's exactly how I would describe it too. The whole town feels the same way. Now that I think about it, he must be pretty lonely. He could look for friends somewhere else. Wonder if he's cursed, maybe? Like the mystical, we picked it up with that. Wonder if the pastor's cursed. I felt something odd when he came up to me. And the way everyone dislikes him is excessive, unnaturally excessive. I know this is weird coming from me, but not everything in town has to be spooky or spooky for supernatural reasons. Sometimes people just give off bad vibes. Agreed, we're allowed to dislike him even though he hasn't done anything wrong. That we know of. Ooh, should I invite Tabitha ghost hunting? Oh, she's probably gonna be mad at us. Let's invite Avery. Try to get him and Stella to become friends. Get that off on the right foot. We invite Avery to go ghost hunting? Oh yeah, totally. I don't know why I hadn't thought of that. I'm sure he'd get a hoot out of it. Yeah, I can't say I mind having a calming presence with us tonight. It won't be much help to Oscar if we start jumping at our own shadows. Yeah, Avery is really chill. Cool, I'll text them on the way over to Reese's. What about Tabitha? What about her? You're not planning on inviting her, are you? Probably wouldn't like going ghost hunting anyway. Oh my god, yes! Can you imagine how much fun that would be if she actually shows? Stella, come on. I know you think you have some sort of bond with her, but she's awful. She isn't even nice to you. You just haven't given her the chance. Maybe she comes along tonight. The two of you will finally get along. No. Alright, I won't invite her. Great, thanks. Go to Reese's. Alright, shall we head out? I can't wait to meet Reese. Three of you leave the library for an early dinner at Reese's. You once again find yourself in front of Reese's house. A cold hesitation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. Though it's only early afternoon, it feels much later, the sun already sinking behind the tall mountains that surround Scarlet Hollow. We're a little early. What if Dr. Kelly yells at us? There's no such thing as early when you're hanging out with friends. It's just extra time you get to spend together. Okay, but what if she yells at us? Oh. Hello. It's too late. The door swings open. Hey. Reese! Oh my god, dude, it's been ages. You must be Bee, right? I've heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I got all the Bee updates. My goodness gracious, there's something that smells terribly off about that boy. Get him away from my Stella, you fiend! Gretchen starts yelping at Reese, straining against Stella's grip and tries to get between them. Are they here already? I knew you'd show up early, Stella. You brought the dog? Great. Yeah, I thought he might cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden. The dog stays outside. But it's okay, Stella. We can let her chill in my van for a bit. I'll run the AC and leave her some treats. You know I always have some of those easy chew dog jerky stashed away. The gall, the gumption. This violation of my rights. But we go everywhere together. You want to come in or not? Nika nervously tugs Stella away towards her van. You keep her safe from that monster, Bee, you hear? You don't let a feather of harm fall on my darling Stella. What do you mean, Gretchen? Other than the mom yelling at us, everybody... Reese seems pretty cool. Well, what about you, Bee? You coming in? Gretchen called you a monster, Reese. Any idea what's up with that? I trust dogs. Why doesn't Gretchen like you, Reese? Oh. Yeah, we'll come in. We'll come in. We'll be polite. Oh, sure. Maybe we can get to know Reese a little bit. Paula, Reese, and Dr. Kelly inside. Stella and Kanika aren't far behind you. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile, uncomfortably tidy to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. Oh, so Mom has OCD. Okay, gotcha. Well, she is a doctor, and then he is sick, so... If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you wandered into a real estate showing. Unsettling artwork? Oh, that's not unsettling. That's kind of cool. So, how can I lend a hand? By sitting down at the table and not puttering around in my kitchen. I made sure everything was done well in advance, so the only thing left are the dinner rolls, which shouldn't be long. Then we can have a quick dinner and you can leave my house and go about your business. But I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new art. We still have time now, right? You aren't seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster of a room, are you? Not that bad. You can still see the floor. Dr. Kelly raises a single questioning eyebrow. I don't mind a little mess. Yeah, I doubt it would be any worse than the way I keep my room. Yes, okay, fine. As long as you can stay out of the kitchen, I don't care what you get up to. Cool, we'll just be downstairs. You won't even know we're here. Make your way towards the basement stairs. Basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spends all of his time confined to his studio. Discarded canvases lines its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Foolish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out at their creator. I don't know, I kind of like it. You're pretty cool. Gosh. I love his art. Wait a second. Are those... Those look like the little ditchlings and stuff. Oh, he has a little pinhead, What is this? He has a little pinhead poster. Oh my goodness. Stella, you have some competition. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyways, make yourself comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. Haven't been cleaning much. Your mom really looks out for you. That's one way to look at it, I guess. Possible she's gotten a bit edgy lately. I think my condition has been stressing her out a lot. It used to be something she thought she could fix, but I think she's kind of accepted that it's just something we have to manage. But even if she's a little harsh, she means well. It's like you said, she's just looking out for me. Oh, I can flirt. I don't waste any flippin' time, do I? Kinda cute though. Oh goodness. Oh no, but Stella. Oh, he's a tortured artist. Oh gosh, I'm gonna do it. I know you think you need her to take care of you, but I'm sure there are plenty of people out there who would love to dote on you. Oh gosh, why did I say that? I wouldn't want to be a burden to anyone else. Wow, you don't waste any time, do you? But gosh dang it! Oh, I thought it was sweet. I thought it was kind of sweet too. Anyways, did you know she turned us away yesterday? She said we couldn't even talk to you. Came by yesterday? She didn't tell me, but I was probably asleep, that's all. Are you sure it's not just that I did something wrong and she's never forgotten it and will hold it against me until the day I die? Actually, Kanika, I think she kind of admires you. She says you have good work ethic, and she has a lot of respect for people like that. Really? You said that? Oh, then I can't imagine how she must be to people she doesn't like. I think she's usually nicer to them. That's how you know you've really messed up. What about me? Does she say anything about me? Do you want to know? Well, when you say it like that, no. I'll just imagine us being very good friends. So has Stella told you about everything that happened the past couple of days? Oh, she told me all about what you guys found out there. I wish I could see some of it myself, but, you know. He gestures in futility towards the walls of the basement. Are you sure you just can't sneak out one of these nights? Doc isn't keeping me prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick, you know that. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to. There's nothing to apologize for, and I appreciate the effort. Really, I do. There's just nothing you could really rescue me from. That die has already been cast. But we were talking about the past couple days, weren't we? Do you have any thoughts on the ditchlings we've been seeing? Yeah, they've been coming to my window at night. Wait, really? Is that why you texted me that they looked like something out of your nightmares? I was gonna say. These kind of look like ditchlings. And this one kind of looked like one too. Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating. I hadn't put it together that we might have been seeing the same thing until just now. I've been sketching them actually. Tell me what you think. Aw, they're adorable. He pulls out a sketchbook from one of the piles in his room. Okay, that's exactly what I saw on my way home last night. What does it mean that they've been lurking around here, though? I don't know, but I like the company. They're kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me. Agree to disagree with you there, though. They're gonna be stuck in my nightmares until the day I die. You think the town's doomed? I think everything is probably doomed at some point, but I guess that's answering a different question. Do I think the town of Scarlet Hollow is on the brink of collapse? Probably not, but it's not like I have a lot of perspective on what it's like out there. There could be rioting on Main Street, and if Stella or the doc didn't tell me, I just wouldn't know. I would totally tell you if there was a riot. Would Dr. Kelly tell you, though? I mean, yeah, I'd hope so, but the point I'm trying to make is that other people are my eyes out there. What do you think of my cousin? She was always so distant and mean. I probably would have thought she had it out for me personally if she wasn't like that towards everyone. Or if I thought she even knew my name. But people change. Maybe she's nicer now. She's still terrible. You guys just never took the chance to get to know her. She's actually really funny and sweet. See, that's the thing, is she still has a thing for Tabitha, and I don't want to block Tabitha from true love with Stella. He's kind of cute, too. Reese is kind of cute. Kanika is adorable. Oh, God. Why do, like, dating sims do this to me? I'll pass, thanks. What do you think's going on with Wayne? Who? You know, that guy who's been following B around, being all ominous. Oh yeah, that slasher creep. I appreciate the classic Jason vibe he has going on. Ooh, he likes horror. Well, look at his room. Of course he likes horror. Here's hoping he doesn't live up to the look for all our sakes. Yes. We haven't even seen underneath Wayne's cloak. Or veil? Ooh, I'm gonna talk to him about his... Ooh, he has a movie collection? Let me see what's this like. That's quite a movie collection you've got. Any Rex? Let me think. Oh, have you heard of Shino-Chi, Deathblood? I saw that for the first time recently and blew my mind away. Excellent example of both Japanese horror and found footage done right. We can even put it on after dinner if you guys are interested. Dang, I would usually be down for that, but I gotta head over to Oscar's after this. We promised we would ghost bust his place. He apparently has been dealing with a bad haunting. And I feel like we should really be there for him tonight, considering everything that's happened. He and Rosalina both need our support right now. I'll take a rain check on that movie, though. Yeah, we'll definitely come by for a movie night this week. I'm free tomorrow night. Same goes for B. Ooh. I should probably work tomorrow, but I can close up early. Your whole situation's gotta be rough. Sorry. Thanks, but I've been dealing with this thing for a while, so you don't have to feel sorry for me. I've come to terms with the way the rest of my life is going to be, even as the Pathos plant. Ha! You're so macabre, Reese. You make it sound like you've been sentenced to death. Uh-oh. You haven't, right? Not exactly. No one really knows what's wrong with me, but it's been getting worse. I can barely keep my food down, and my skin itches like there's worms crawling underneath it. Oh, that sounds terrible. I could live for a long time or a short time. No one's sure. But I'm definitely not going to get better. Whatever time I have left, it's going to be miserable. I'm so sorry. So I've done my mourning. My best years are behind me. My future is unknowable. One day I'll wind up in a pine box just like everyone else, and I'm okay with that. Dang, Reese, I may be goth, but that's some nihilistic shit. We'll make sure to come by more often from here on out. Friendship heals all wounds, right? Thanks, guys, but you really shouldn't worry about me. I have my art. I'm doing fine, really. True, we will all join the worms one day. What's your diagnosis, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind, though the answer isn't very illuminating. It's not one particular thing, but the whole mess of nasty little things that add up to one big diagnosis of bad genes. I guess I pulled the losing card in the DNA lottery. And hey, it isn't all bad, some of it's just weird, like this. Reese. Reese pulls on the skin of his arm and it stretches unnaturally. Dude, what's the, like, I don't want to judge or anything. They're cute And like, we could paint them and stuff, but your nails, sweetie. Wait, that's unnatural? Oh no! Hyperelasticity. Kinda cool, right? Whoa. Does that not hurt? Nope, it feels fine. Like I said, it gets itchy under the skin sometimes, but I don't know if that's the elasticity, the medicine, or some other part of my condition. I'm gonna ask him about his art. His art is beautiful. Your art? Mystical. Each piece exudes a sickening miasma? Miasma. It's like you can feel something squirming behind the paint, brushstrokes acting as steel bars, trapping some anguished being within. Kinda love it. It's so emo. No, it's not emo. It's beautiful. I feel the emotions you put into these. They're writhing just behind the paint, radiating pain and anguish. I know what you mean. I can feel it too. When I'm working on them, it's like I'm channeling whatever's plaguing me into the paint. And when they're done, I feel like I've been emptied out, and all the vile things inside of me have been sealed away in the canvas. It's why I make so many of them. Sometimes, when I return to a piece, it's almost like I'm offering an invitation for those feelings to slither back under my skin. There are some pieces I can't even look at. I hide them until I forget they exist. I'd rather not let those particular feelings back in. Gosh. True artist. Sounds kind of like therapy. That seems healthy, probably. Yeah, art therapy. Sounds like it does you good. Being empty must be better than feeling full of bad thoughts, right? I think so. It works for me, at least. So you three go way back, huh? Almost to the womb. The school here is a tiny K-12. Not exactly a one-room schoolhouse, but not far from it. We were lucky we all got along as much as we did. Some kids weren't even able to make any friends their own age. They just happened to be born around the same time as some real jerks and were stuck with them through their whole school career. Poor kids. Not that we were free from dealing with jerks, like a certain Scarlet I could name. Okay, she was a little rough around the edges, but she was pretty friendly when you got past that. Maybe to you. The way she used to look at me, you'd think I'd rolled in something foul every morning before school. Same here, though to be fair, the feeling was more mutual between us. She deserved it, though. Ooh, if you need somebody to pose... Oh god, I wouldn't have the cojones to do that. You want to come ghost hunting with us tonight? Oh wow, do you think you'd be down for that? We'd love to have you. Yeah, that'd be great to have you along. That would be so amazing, but I haven't had the best of luck leaving the house lately. Just even walking to town is enough to put me in bed for a week. It sucks. But make sure you bring your camera, Stella. I want to see everything that happens. Oh my gosh, are we gonna do it again? Oh no, I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say it. Alright. Oh, but we still got stuff to say. Okay, I'm gonna be cringy. Do you need someone to pose for your paintings this week? That would be incredible. Though, I should warn you, I work odd hours. I don't usually pick up a brush until late at night. That's okay, I don't usually fall asleep till like 3 in the morning anyway. But if that's not a deal breaker, it'd be great to use a model other than myself, and to have some company. Maybe we could all come. Wouldn't that be fun? Reese's mom shouts from the kitchen. Dinner's on the table. Guess that's it for catching up. Make sure y'all wash your hands with soap. Who doesn't wash their hands with soap? Who's out here being nasty? I don't want anyone sharing their germs at the dinner table. Sure thing, Doc. Yes, ma'am. So pretty. Oh, look at little Reese and his mom. At least I think that's little Reese and his mom. Oh, Reese drew a whole flippin' heart for his dad. That's awesome. Oh. You make your way towards the sink, but are stopped in your tracks by the pull of an odd door at the end of the hallway. Bathroom's right here. Creepy door. Feels out of place, like you've accidentally wandered into a different, older house. But more than that, you feel something radiating out from behind it. Something dark and cold. Mystical. You felt this before, in the dusty tunnels you so narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum, like the muted screams heard through the layers of rock, trying to draw you towards it. You feel lightheaded. Oh no, are we gonna faint again? You are compelled to approach the door, drawn as if hypnotized. Something wants you to find it. Do I want to find it? Open the door, 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 open the door. I think we need to open the door. Open the door, 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 open the door. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Open the door. Oh no. Oh. Open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door. Quick! Quick! Snap out of it! You do your best to snap yourself out of it, turning into the bathroom and dutifully washing your hands before joining your companions at the table. I don't know, it seemed like something bad would have happened. That was pretty compelling. I'm happy we snapped out of it. Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Anika anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense, his shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze. Oh no. Hold on, let me see. Oh, this looks good, this looks good. Oh, Reese don't have anything. He's just eating noodles. Poor thing. She sits opposite of you at the far head of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun in the window behind her. Pills. She slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is this pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. I work too many hours to make my own pasta sauce. It takes like 5 minutes. Not judging, not judging. Well, you have an excellent taste in brands, and if you ever want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta sauces, you know I... No thanks, Stella. I have the internet if I need recipes. She gave him pills. I wonder... Okay. Besides the long fingernails, the pale skin, the elastic skin, and the pointy ears, and him just looking like complete death, what if she's like poisoning him? Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. Oh no, why is that a thing? I just said that. I listened to too much true crime. You know, I think I saw a video online about a family like yours. Turns out the mom was poisoning her kid for 18 years. Oh, I'm not going to say that. I'm thinking it, but I'm not gonna say it. Let's talk about Reese. Oh no, does no one in this town have 2 parents? Why? That would be... I guess we can ask her. He already didn't really give us any information, so I don't want to push too much. It must break your heart having to isolate your son from the world like this. It's just another unfortunate side effect of his illness. Both of us have just had to come to terms with it. It's not the life I wanted for him, but it's the life he has to lead. Maybe he doesn't have to. Ow, jeez, Kanika, your boots are heavy. Sorry, Dr. Kelly. We're totally respectful of Reese's boundaries, even though they might seem a little arbitrary and strict. Isn't that right, Stella? You can kick me all you like, it won't change my bold attitude and outgoing personality. You know, Doc, I feel pretty okay. I don't think having people over is that rough on me. We'll see how you feel in an hour. Reese is a talented artist. You must be very proud of him. He has a lot of skill honed through practice and dedication. I can't say I understand a lot of his pieces, but of course I'm proud. Thanks, Doc. I kinda wanna ask, gosh dang it, what exactly does he have? He has a combination of genetic diseases that give him a fragile immune system, among other things. It's too much to get into, a lot of technical terms that I have to explain, and it's not good dinner talk. And it can't be pleasant for him to have to hear it again, so drop it. I'm fine talking about it. I'd rather we talk about something else. You can feel the tension at the table start to rise. The tension was before the table. Okay, just return, Oh, I hate small talk though. What's the danger? Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do! You're a doctor. Were you there last night when Rosalina got hurt? I'm a doctor, not an EMT. Wouldn't she have to go to like the ER or something like that? Oh, she probably had to go to a bigger city hospital. But once she's back in town, I expect we'll be seeing a lot of each other. She won't be my first amputee I've treated, so at least I have some experience. Poor kid, it's gonna be a tough adjustment. I just hope I can be helpful to her. Poor Rosalina. I think she'll be just fine. Oscar said she seemed in high spirits. Pain meds will do that. Aside from Reese's mom staring down the table, nobody is making eye contact with anyone else. Just eat your salad, B. Have the police contacted you about Duke's body yet? Last I heard, they still haven't found it. Body? I was under the impression he was just missing. No, Duke? He definitely died. I saw the footage. And I saw it for myself in person. So did B. He's not missing. How the hell did that happen? Stellas said it was one of those things in the woods, the ditchlings? They made him misfire. Ditchlings? Oh, I see. This was from one of your videos, huh? Reese, you should know better than to lend any credence to Stella's little cryptozoology stories. I don't doubt that something happened to him, but I'm sure there were no little ghouls involved. I've seen them, Mom, outside my window, at night. They're real. You don't have to talk to me like I'm a kid. I might be sick, but I'm still capable of reason, okay? Are you sure they aren't just raccoons, or... Stop doubting everything I say. Stop trying to rewrite things I tell you to fit what you think should be true. There's weird shit going down in Scarlet Hollow. Tension at the dinner table reaches a breaking point. Gosh dang it. This is supposed to be a lovely evening. Alright, that's enough. Dr. Kelly is interrupted by Reese before she can finish her thought. So, we were talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week while B is still in town? We'll have to see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay. It's nice in the damp, dark basement. You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like that's ever gonna change. I'm sick every day and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend my last few miserable years of my life holed up in a basement alone just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sakes. I can't believe I have to ask for permission from my mom just to have my friends Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix. Silence. Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese? See, that's what she gets for buying store-bought pasta sauce. Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Damn it, I knew it! I knew this would be too much. Everyone get out of my house. Please, just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. But we just can't leave him like this. Now when he needs his friends the most. No, now is when he needs me the most. I am his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him. I know that. And he knows it too. But all you would do is get in the way. So just leave, please. I don't think I don't know something's up. Something's definitely up here. Don't think we don't know something's up here. Don't think I don't know something's up. Don't think we don't know something is up here. Yeah. Wait, do we? I don't care what you think. I just want you out so I can take care of my son. Three of you are rushed to the door. Be back, Reese. I hope you feel better soon. Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your faces. Click. The lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese. I had a rough night. Can you console me? Console me? Console me. Oh, you must be the— No, I didn't want to say that! Why didn't I read before I clicked the option? Your art? Mystical. Each piece Damn it.